Jessie Woo, VBS. I just turn the water on. Big old flex. You never saw before. He's chasing me like waterfall. What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Just a Couple Things with your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to the Just a Couple Things podcast, your favorite new podcast. Make sure that you subscribe to Just a Couple Things podcast on every podcast streaming platform, all right? And make sure that you leave your sister a review. 5 stars. 5 stars only, because I'm a 5-star bitch, okay? But how are you guys doing, y'all? It is, oh, Lord, what is today's date? Monday, October 28th. That is the day that we're recording this. I had such a good weekend, but then today I woke up to the lady in red. She's torturing me. I can't stop bleeding. I'm just bleeding, Lord. Lord, why? Why must this happen every month? Just, And you know what, y'all? I'm new to the diaper community. I wear diapers now, so I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm a little ashamed. I didn't want y'all to see the diaper print, but fuck it, y'all. I'm new to the diaper community. I discovered diapers, I think it was like while I was in Canada with Mr. Easter, because it was like one of our few trips where my period had came on. And one thing about me, I'm a leaker. This is TMI. Hold on, wait. We just wait. We just jumping in. Right on in. Not out, but in. Okay, hold on, wait. Let me just pace myself. Hold on. Did I tell y'all to subscribe? Just in case I didn't tell y'all to subscribe to Jessica with Things on all audio platforms. I need y'all to listen to me audibly? Make sure y'all listen to the audio. You can listen to me on your way to work, while you're in the office. And of course, make sure you subscribe right here at my YouTube channel so that you can watch me as well. But yeah, y'all, back to the diaper community. You know, I recently joined the diaper community, child. I'm a leaker, right? So I was scared that I would leak while I was with him. And I remember one of my homegirls, she was like, "Bruh, you need to do the diaper, like, or you need to do the disposable underwear." So do I have my diaper on today or the disposable? Anyway, I tried diapers when we were in Canada and I loved it. Like, I didn't leak. It was full coverage. It was great. Like, it was amazing. And I just remember thinking, wow, now I see why babies be so happy when you change their diaper, because, you know, obviously, like, so I was a Kotex girl. I haven't done Kotex since I found diapers, though. This is like my 3rd period and I'm on diapers now. But I was usually a Kotex girl, and you know, the Kotex, you gotta change it, of course, but the diaper, you change it as well, like every couple hours. But I was like, wow, now I see why babies be mad as hell when it's time to change their diaper, because like after a minute, like, you know, it just be a little hot in there. It just be a little steamy. You know what I'm saying? Like, steamy coochie is not it, okay? So I remember my first time changing my diaper, and I was like, oh my God. I understand why the babies just be so, like, they whole mood change when you change their diaper. Like, just the glory that I felt. Oh my God, it was just an amazing feeling. But anyway, y'all, let me know, drop down in the comments. Let me know if you are part of the diaper community. All right. How was y'all weekend? My weekend was good. I went go-karting with Mr. Easter, and I almost cussed out this MAGA-faced loser down to the go-kart place, because when you're go-karting, they tell you, like, don't bump each other, right? Why this motherfucker just started bumping me like, bitch, you not finna be a NASCAR driver. Calm your MAGA face down. Like, what the fuck? So he bumped me. Now I got a neck injury. Bitch, when I tell you I got off that motherfucking go-kart course and I stood by the entrance and waited on his ass. So he comes out and I'm like, excuse me, you bumped me. And before he could even answer, his friend that was with him was like, "Beat his ass." Now, I'm like, "Well, damn, I thought y'all, I thought white people stuck together more than this." I know black people don't be sticking together, but baby, the way he betrayed his white brother so damn fast, he was like, "Hold on." He was like, "Beat his ass." I was like, "Don't worry about it. I'm about to." He's like, "No, no, I went around you." I was like, "No, no, no. You bumped me. You bumped me, and you caused me to get an injury." Like, mind you, it was a neck injury, but I'm doing the black women neck thing, okay? Cause bitch, hold on, injury or not, hoe, this neck finna get rolled, okay? So I'm like, "No, you bumped me." And he was like, no, I went around you. It's a game." I was like, "It's not that hard for you to just say I'm sorry." I'm sorry. I'm so." So I almost lost my neck down to the damn go-kart. Imagine losing your neck to a go-kart game instead of losing your neck to sucking dick. Y'all know I don't suck dick. I just started sucking dick because I'm in a relationship. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Easter? All right, let's continue. What else did I do? I went to church. We went to church yesterday. Church was great. Pastor Jamal always kills it. PJ always kills it. Last week Kamala Harris was there, so we're just still like kind of flying high from that. And church was great. What else did we do? Oh my gosh, we ate at this place called I'm so behind on vlogs. Like, I've been vlogging, but I haven't been posting my vlogs because uh I'm in love. I'm in love is blind land right now. So if you're on my YouTube, I've been child. Listen, I've been uncovering all the tea. But me and Mr. Easter, we ate at this restaurant. What was the restaurant called, child? Hold on. Table and Main. So we were in, I think we were in Alpharetta for the go-kart. And then we were looking for like a soul food spot. Well, we're just looking for somewhere to eat. I actually really wanted soul food, but I didn't say nothing. Like I just told Mr. Issa, I'm good with wherever we go, Jay, I'm good. And he picked a soul food spot. One thing about my man, he just be knowing. I don't know what that is, but he just be knowing. So we went to this place called Table in Maine. It was in Roswell. It was so nice. So in that area, the businesses are in homes. Like, the restaurant looks like a home, and we ate on the porch. Now, going into the restaurant, it wasn't a lot of there, but when I tell you, it just was a great atmosphere. I can't really explain it. It was a good atmosphere. We had gone to vote earlier in the day, and so we still had our I voted stickers on. So when we get in there, at first everybody's like, "Oh, so you guys voted?" And we're like, "Yeah." And we're looking at each other like, cause we don't know if we in we don't know if we in MAGA City. Like, we don't know what the fuck going on. We're seeing everybody outside, just, walking around. It just seemed like a really laid back neighborhood. And as we were sitting there, we're like, dang, like when we do buy a home, we would like to be in a neighborhood where like everybody's just walking around. Like, Roswell is very different from Atlanta, just very different. But anyway, people kept asking us about voting. And they're like, "Oh, so you guys were early voting? How long did it take?" And we're just like, Are they trying to see, are they trying to like test us to see who we voted for?" Like, we didn't know what to say, but we're like, "Yeah, we voted." So, we on the porch eating our cornbread, fried chicken, mac and cheese. And when it was time to leave, we're waiting for our car, and this older white couple came up to us and they were like, "Oh, we hope you voted for Kamala." We were like, we good. We good. Oh, this whole time we was good the whole time. We was good the whole time. We was good. We around family. This is our family. We good. Okay? And that's when we realized like everybody around there was like Kamala. And we just Kamala. It was like, "Oh, thank God. Thank fucking goodness." Like, so anyway, our experience there was really good. They have really good food over there. So if you're ever in the Roswell area, Table in Maine, very good restaurant. And if you're familiar with my vlogs, especially when I'm vlogging with me and Jay, we always show y'all where we eat, and we really enjoyed it there. We are in the Just a Couple Things segment. I'm gonna break down just a couple things that happened over the weekend and throughout the last couple days. All right, so this is just really quickly. I came across this video of these tourists in Bali. This video this video is crazy. So apparently there's this very trendy like influencer spot in Bali. I think it's called Angel's Billabong, where people go and take pictures. It's known for like people to go take pictures over there. And but there's it's like a hill or a mountain, what it looks like, and it's surrounded by water. And this wave just came in, and apparently one or two people drowned during this. And it's crazy watching this because, like, you can clearly see people like being just drifted off the cliff, and folks are just still standing there. Just what in the natural selection? Lord, just something that I thought was interesting. Another thing that I came across this weekend, the Miami Heat unveiled a Dwayne Wade statue. I just I just want to show y'all this statue because I know y'all fucking lying. I know y'all fucking lying. And you got Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade is a class act. Cause I would have flat out said, now who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Dwayne? Is that Whitley's Dwayne? Cause that's not Dwayne Wade. I'm sorry. That is not Dwayne Wade. Who the fuck is this? Who is this supposed to be? Absolutely not. And Dwayne Wade is a class act. Cause baby, the way he's standing there just smiling a lot. How you doing? No, sir. No, sir. Miami Heat, this is my hometown. Y'all fucking tried it. Y'all fucking is this Dwayne Wade when he reaches life alert age? What the fuck is this? Please be for real. Please be for fucking real. What else caught my attention during the weekend? Oh my gosh. All right, something else that I came across over the weekend. This was on my threads. This threader, DJ Ash Money. I believe this is a young lady. But anyway, DJ Ash Money. If it's not a young lady, I'm really sorry. But DJ Ash Money posted this thread that is so hilarious. So it says, this wedding I'm DJing at tonight has one of the longest do not playlists I've ever seen. And he posted a picture of the do not playlist. Like, it's actually quite long and hilarious. Like, some of these songs, YMCA, absolutely not. I agree. Do not play YMCA at my motherfucking wedding. Before we go down this list, drop down in the comments. Let me know what songs you never want played at your wedding. Like, absolutely not. YMCA, I agree. Cupid Shuffle. Damn, I feel like that's kind of anti-black. I'm sorry. Like, you don't want the Cupid Shuffle? Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. We got a brand new dance. Where is the Cupid Shuffle, nigga? Is he good? I hope he's doing good. Cause baby, black people done ran that song into the ground. They say I'm a rapper, but I say no. That's the only lyrics I know. I don't know nothing else about the verse. To the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by you. How do you not want that song played at your wedding? That's a song everybody likes. The Cupid Shuffle. This is anti-black. Blurred Lines. I agree. Do not play no fucking Blurred Lines at my wedding. That song is very annoying. Oh my gosh. Happy by Pharrell. Oh, this couple said, we don't want none of this shit. Y'all like happy because I'm happy. I feel like you could play happy like when it's time to end the wedding. Like the last 30 minutes, the last 30 minutes be we wrapping this shit up. I feel like you could play it around the wrapping shit up segment. What else? Who let the dogs out? I agree. Don't play that shit. Everybody was kung fu. The fact that this couple had to put that on here, who the fuck is playing Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting at their wedding? What the fuck? What? Everybody was kung fu fighting. What DJ is playing Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting at somebody's wedding? You need to be arrested. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jail. You're going to jail. Yeah, you need to be in jail. What else? Marry You, Bruno Mars? Well, damn. Well, what the fuck? Okay. Uptown Funk. Oh, come on now. Oh, no single ladies? Oh my God. I need to see this couple. The Pina Colada song. I agree. I agree. I agree. Oh, they said Despacito. No, I need to see this couple. I need to see this couple. Dynamite by Ty Cruz? Oh, nah. That is fucked up. That's fucked up. And you know what's fucked up about that? I bought that album. I came to dance, dance, dance. Bitch, Tom Cruise went triple platinum in my car. And it goes on and on and on. And it goes on and on and on. I love Tom. What happened to Tom Cruise? What the fuck happened to Tom Cruise? Is he a in it nigga? Is he a in it? Is he a beans and toast dude? I don't know. Somebody in the comments, let me know. You can't touch this. Nah. Oh, they put some artists. They said, do not play, artists to avoid. Do not play R. Kelly. Period. We are not stepping in the name of love at my motherfucking wedding. I will be stepping your ass the fuck out. Period. Okay? We not stepping in the name of love. They said, do not play P. Diddy. Do not play Chris Brown. Do not play Outkast. Do not play Lizzo. Oh my God. Do not play Sugarland. Do not play Travis Scott. Do not play Meghan Trainor. Period. Oh my God. Period. Do not play CeeLo Green. Do not play Maroon 5, Kid Rock, Carrie Underwood, Aqua, Pussycat Dolls, Florida Georgia Line, Luke Ryan, Pink. Damn, not even Pink when she was light-skinned? We're not gonna play Pink when she was light-skinned black? When she was blackfishing? There you go, looking pitiful. Don't play Luke Bryan, Pink, Katy Perry, Robin Thicke. Robin Thicke caught 2 strays in this. They said don't play no bird lines. Don't play Blur. You don't want I'm lost without you. Can't help myself. How does it feel? Y'all don't want I'm lost with you. Don't play Carly Rae Jepsen and no Sean Kingston. Period. Oh my God. I need to see who the fuck this couple is. What are some songs that y'all don't want played at y'all wedding? I don't want no Alicia Keys at my wedding. I do not want no Alicia Keys at my wedding, especially that if you ask me, I'm ready. We know that was the song that Alicia Keys was singing to that Haitian lady husband. That's a song that got Swiss beats. Okay? If you married, I'm ready. And that's why Alicia Keys can't sing no more, because she stole that Haitian lady husband, okay? One thing about my Haitian ancestors, when I tell you Mashonda went in her closet and said, Wap fout kon George, vin pran voile. Vin pran voile. Vin pran voile, okay? When I tell you my Haitian ancestors got their Ursula on, oh, Alicia Keys can't do that no more. She can't do that shit no more. Baby, she stole that Haitian lady husband and she lost her voice forever. I don't give a fuck how many times you had the NFL them people fix that note during that Super Bowl this year, girl. We all heard that shit. We all heard that crack, baby. We heard that crack. I don't give a fuck what Roger Goodell and them had to do to get them to fix that shit post the game. But we heard that, Alicia. We heard that. My Haitian ancestors don't play, okay? My Haitian ancestors don't play. Do not play nothing from Alicia Keys. I don't want no Jezebel anthems at my motherfucking wedding. You know what else I don't want at my wedding? And I I saw Madam Joyce speaking about this the other day on her podcast. I don't want no dreams and nightmares at my wedding. Am I the only Black person who never learned the lyrics to "Hold on, wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished"? Like, every time that song comes up in the club, I just feel like my Blackness is being tested. It's like, oh, shit, not this shit again. Huh. The way when that piano drops, everybody, I used to pray for time like this to shine like this. I don't know nothing else. All I know is I used to pray for times like this to shine like this. And then I know the part where the beat drop, hold up, wait a minute, y'all thought I was finished. That's all I know. And I always feel like, damn, am I Black enough? Because I never learned the words to that song. Am I the only Black? I've never learned the words to that song. Let me tell you what type of Black I am. I'm doom, 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 whoa, whoa, Black. I am whoa, whoa, Black. You make me happy. I'm you make me happy, Black. Doom, 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 whoa, whoa. I'm that Black. But baby, I do not know dreams and nightmares. Am I the only one? You know what else type of Black I am? I am. One thing about my family, as Haitian as we are so fucking African. It's so funny now, like, just seeing how social media just made us all closer in the diaspora because, baby, I've been African. I've been. Quand je veux un peu haut, matin, midi, soir. What? I'm that type of Black. I'm that type of Black, baby. Woo! Please. That will get spun at my wedding. Matter of fact, I'm having me an African wedding now. I know I ain't African, but my Haitian wedding finna be very African. Like, we are going to be African American, Haitian, African down. Like, I cannot wait. I know my wedding gonna be, it's gonna be lit. Cause my family, one thing about weddings, we take weddings very, very seriously. But yeah, drop in the comments. Let me know what songs you want played at your wedding and what songs is it absolutely not. Recently, Marlon Wayans was going around on socials a little bit. He talked about how he tried to hypnotize. He tried to hypnotize his son to hypnotize the gay out of him. Let me find the clip. Well, this is rather interesting.
I try to hypnotize that bitch.
Yeah, I believe it.
No. I did. And I don't say that with pride.
Right.
I look back on those actions and
it's funny how you can be so embarrassed by something you did 2 years ago.
He caught a little bit of heat for this, but I was like, this is actually such a healthy discussion and it's such a transparent moment because I feel like a lot of parents just don't know how to approach their children when it comes to their sexuality. Like, not just homosexuality or not just queerness, but it's like being fluid or all the things. It's like I'm glad that people like Marlon Wayans are having these discussions. And I remember him coming on. I don't know what comedian tried to come for him recently, and he dragged them to hell about his son. And he even dressed up like in like a rainbow flag, like to support his son. I really, really, I admire Marlon Wayans a lot. But I thought that this was a very healthy moment of transparency. Like, there are some parents who are not necessarily, I don't wanna say homophobic, because I mean, there's still some homophobia there. Well, there was homophobia there, which is why he tried to hypnotize his son. But I think this is a prime example of it not being rooted in, like, hatred. I think sometimes parents are just scared of what's ahead for their child and how the public is going to treat their child because of their child's choice, or not even a choice. I remember when I was in college, my friend Brandon, who I went to high school with, he came out as gay. And I remember asking Brandon, when did you realize that you were gay? Like, I was still a teenager at the time when I asked him this, and he was like, when did you realize that you were straight? And I was like, oh, you ate that. You ate that. I even saw recently that I don't know if it was a thread or a meme that I saw somewhere, and this girl was saying how the fact that I'm still attracted to men despite everything I've been through in dating should let you know that sexuality is not a choice. And I was like, "Oh, she ate. She ate that. She ate that." Like, nobody chooses this, especially when you look at, those of us who are on the spectrum of queerness. I hope I'm saying that correctly, or those of us who are part of the LGBTQ community. Nobody goes out of their way to choose to be mistreated because of who they love. Like, nobody nobody is making that choice, okay? I just love who I love, point blank period. So I thought that was a very, very, very healthy moment, a healthy discussion by Marlon Wayans. So yeah. What else? Sherelle Rosado. How many of you guys watched Selling Tampa? Who I am Netflix, I'm still so upset. Like, y'all really have never bought Selling Tampa are you guys mad? What the fuck? Like, Selling Sunset is still here? What the fuck happened to Selling Tampa? The girlies the girlies were clocked in. Everybody on that cast was clocked the fuck in, and it was a very good show. Y'all were very anti-black to those girls, and when I say y'all, I'm talking about the black community. The commentary about those women was so disgusting. Like, the stuff I would see other black people say about them girls, it was nasty. Meanwhile, you watch Selling Sunset, and it's not one sunset being sold. You got bitches on the show who ain't sold a sunset yet. Like, okay? But anyway, Sherelle recently announced that she ended her engagement with Ocho Cinco. Chad Ocho Cinco wanted me. She tweeted this: Chad and I are no longer together. Please stop tagging us. He is a free man, ladies. Oh, you know it. Oh, you know it's over when it's when when we come online and say, hey, y'all can have, I'm sending him back to the streets, baby, it's over. But it's over now. It's over. You know what was weird though? She tweeted this, and the blogs picked it up. And I can't remember where I saw this, but there was one young lady who was like, "Thanks for letting us know. We're running over to his DMs now." And then Sherelle responded with, "Good for you. Hope you don't catch nothing." And I was like, what is he throwing? Now, Sherelle, you can't be coming up on Beyonce internet like that. Come on now, wait a minute now. What is he throwing? What is Ocho Cinco wanting me throwing? How you, Sherelle? You can't just be coming up on the internet just like, sister. But she said that, but what really irked me was the girl who said that, and it just made me think about how, like, women will really watch a man. Women will really watch a man go through numerous women, right? And watch that man basically set fire to every reign. Like, basically just blow every relationship and still be like, "Me next? Can you play in my face next? Can you embarrass me next? Can you come cheat on me next? Please, please." Like, women just be begging to get mistreated. Like, y'all be standing in line to get the bad treatment too. What is up with that? What is up with that? Mind you, and I say this with love. Chad Ochocinco is from the crib. I've always loved him. I recently met him while doing the BT Cyphers this year for the BT Hip Hop Awards, which was so much fun. But why do y'all be seeing men who are like Chad Ochocinco is 78 years old, can't keep a woman? Why are you excited to run into his DM to be the next woman that he doesn't keep? Turn it on. You see this? Turn it on. Shout out to Miss Cleo Trapper. Turn it on. Turn it on. Woo, Lord have mercy. What's next, child? Speaking of turning on, something else. Just another couple things. We still in just a couple things, child. Just another couple things. How do y'all feel about hunching on the first date? John Legend suggests sex on the first date with Chrissy Teigen helped their relationship. How do y'all feel about hunching on the first date? Y'all be hunching on the first date? I'm trying to think. Have I ever hunched on the first date? You know what? I think when I was in college, I did hunch a couple times. I think because I had waited till I was in college to lose my virginity, my first virginity. Then, I was in a relationship for 2.5 years with a Dominican from Alapata. Then after that ended, I was like, okay, let me just have me a little minute. Let me just have me a little minute. Let me have me a little minute. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I did have hunch on the first date a couple times, but shit, I ain't get married from that shit. I did not get married. Shout out to those of y'all who do get married from hunching on the first date. Here's what he had to say.
A lot of experts says sleeping with someone on the first date is not really conducive for a long-term relationship.
People say that, but
here we are. 18 years later, here we are.
18 years later, here we are.
That's such a good topic. Can we sit here for a minute? Because I remember when oh Lord, can y'all see my diaper? Hold on, let me try to sit where y'all don't really see my diaper line. Hold on. Do y'all see my diaper line? I hope y'all don't see the diaper line. But I remember when I was with my Dominican, because my first virginity, I felt like he didn't really work for my virginity. So just a little backstory. The man I lost my virginity to, my first virginity, was this guy that I knew from high school. So like throughout my senior year, we were seeing each other. Like we didn't go to the same high school, but like we had like mutual friends. And you go to this school's football game or that school's basketball game. You know how that stuff goes when you're in high school. So we would see each other a lot. Like I used to go to night school at NMB, and that's where he went. And so yeah, and like when I was in the 12th grade, like we made out a lot. Oh my gosh, making out used to be Are you a makeout girly? I used to love tongue kissing. I still love tongue kissing, but now I feel like tongue kissing, like I feel like tongue kissing is different as an adult. Like everybody can't tongue kiss. I'm really happy that I'm with somebody who knows how to tongue kiss because I felt like as I grew older, it became a but I feel like back in high school, that was everything to me. He used to tongue kiss me so good, like, he was Haitian, like, ooh, Haitian men can tongue kiss. Haitian niggas can tongue kiss. But anyway, like, he used to tongue me down, and then, like, the summer I started college I believe I started college in the summer I graduated. I started college. I started college early. So I think I either had sex that summer or that fall. I lost my virginity. Anyway, I lost my virginity the first year of college. And let's just say it was not a great experience. I'll save that story for another time, but it was not a great experience. But we had finally become like boyfriend and girlfriend, but it just wasn't given. At the time, like I had a car, he didn't have a car. I was driving him everywhere. Like I just felt like I was doing most of like the moving and shaking. So I just felt like and then like it just wasn't what I had dreamed of. Anyway, remind me to tell y'all my virginity story. If I haven't, I talk so damn much. I probably already told y'all, but it just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I remember, like, watching the girlies lose their virginity in the movies, and I thought it just was gonna be this magical thing with birds singing in the background, whatever. It just wasn't that. And so when I got into my relationship with the Dominican, I made him wait 3 months. Like, I really did. Like, I did the 90-day thing. Like, I did it. And I remember looking back and thinking, "That motherfucker did not wait for my coochie for 90 days. Ain't no damn way." First of all, you've been with a Dominican, you know. 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 You get with a Mongol nigga, you know. You know. He ain't waiting. He not waiting. That little motherfucker was fucking somebody else. Had to be. He had to be. He had to be hunching somebody else. There's no way he waited for me. But back then, I was so naive. I'm like, oh my God, he waited for me. He waited for me. And our first time was in a hotel. It was down to the You know what? I'm gonna give y'all that story another time. Another time, but I do not think he waited. If you've ever made a man wait 90 days, let me drop in the comments and let me know if you really feel he waited 90 days. Drop down in the comments and let me know. But I don't think he motherfucking waited. I do not think that motherfucker waited on me. Okay, just a couple things, child. Trump had a Jim Crow rally last night. Trump and them had a Jim Crow rally last night. Oh my gosh. So in response to Kamala Harris having her rally in Houston where the Beyonce of the United States showed it up, you had Kelly Rowland come in with her Kelly Maxine Shaw Rowland. First of all, so many blogs were posting Beyonce's speech and I was like, and I love her. But baby, Kelly ate down. I'm sorry. Excuse me? Kelly Annalise Keating Rowland ate the fuck down. First of all, the suit. Kelly loved her oversized suit, okay? She looked great. She looked like she smelled great. Hair was pressed down. Her speech was amazing. But of course, everybody was showing more love to Beyonce. And I'm like, listen, I'm sorry. Like, I love her, but Kelly's speech was way better. They both did great, but Kelly was activated. Okay? I love when activate, bitch. She was activated. Loved it. And then Kamala was there, of course. Kamala's speech was great. Kamala's always getting heckled, which I think is it's so interesting because when you look at this go round with this run for presidency and these rallies, when do you ever see Trump get heckled? You never see it. But Kamala is constantly heckled. Like, it's like, what the is going on? Like, what is happening? It is a constant thing. She's constantly heckled. But anyway, so in response to the Houston rally, you had Trump who had his Jim Crow rally, and the racism, it's to be honest, at this point, and I'm not gonna hold your hand when I say this, but at this point, if you and I are friends, whether we're close or whether we're associates, no matter the nature, and I even catch wind that you're voting for Trump or that you're a Trumper or that you're a trumpet, whatever the fuck you call yourself, it's fuck you. And that's forever. Like, I don't fuck with you. Will never fuck with you. I wish the worst for you. Yeah. Yeah, we're going there. I don't fuck with you. There is absolutely no way that you could sit by and watch the disgusting rhetoric that has been displayed by Trump, JD Vance, MAGA, the Republicans. Like, it's just downright disgusting. Like, they are going out of their way to show you who they are and what their intentions are with this country and what their intentions are with Black folks, colored folks. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. It's fuck you forever. I'll never forget the first go round. This was back in 2016. When Trump was, well, I believe he became president in 2016, yes. But during his run for presidency then, it was so sad to me because around that time, I had been working at a place called Hope, turned Potential Church, and I was leading their children's ministry. And there were it was a mega church, predominantly white folks, predominantly white Hispanics. I know a lot of you guys don't understand that there's such a thing as white Hispanics. There are Afro Latinos, there are white Hispanics, white Latinos. But anyway, and I'll never forget just posting something about not voting for Trump or whatever on my Facebook. And at that time, a lot of the parents of the kids that I was their Sunday school teacher, like I had built such a close connection with not only the kids but their parents too. Seeing how their parents were like responding to my posts, it was like, damn, that's what y'all think of me? This is really what y'all think of me. Y'all think that I'm a shithole person from a shithole country, but I'm good enough to watch your children though. I'm good enough to teach your children though. I'm good enough to be in a position of servanthood for you. But God forbid I try to elevate those that look like me. I think that's the first time I really realized, like, I'd already dealt with racism and stuff, especially like in South Florida. Like, I dealt with a lot of racism from the Hispanic community. Like, it was just a lot of Florida will be the downfall of Latinos and Hispanics every time. Florida is what I will vote for Donald Trump. Florida is the home of I will vote for Donald Trump. That's where they live. Vote was I for Donald Trump. I ain't gonna hold you. That song was a little hit though. I ain't gonna hold you. The jingle was I'm sorry. The Florida Hispanics had a hit with that one. Y'all trash. Y'all trash. Trump trash. His wig is trash. All y'all are garbage, okay? But I ain't gonna hold you. The jingle was it had me jingling. I ain't gonna I'm sorry. It was a little, But all of y'all are trash. Y'all gonna be the downfall of the Latinos every motherfucking time. Florida Latinos, Hispanics from Florida. You cannot tell them that they are not Caucasian. Like it's really just ridiculous. But I remember moving to New York and experiencing Latinos and the Caucasian community up there, and I'm like, oh, so it's not like this everywhere. Oh, thank God. Like, it's so funny how different pockets of the country will give you different experiences. Like, I've lived in South Florida, I've lived in New York, and now I'm living in Georgia. And I just told you guys about my experience in Roswell earlier. Like, move around, y'all. Move around. Move around. People are not a monolith. Move around. But anyway, so back to the Jim Crow rally. Trump had a Jim Crow rally last night. Dr. Phil, who is not a doctor. Oprah, this is all your fault. And I love you. I love you. And I'm not going to hold your hand when I say this. But this is all your fault. Oprah, this is all your fault. And I love you. I say this with love. But you the one who gave us this motherfucking grapefruit head ass idiot by plopping his ass up in front of America and calling his ass a doctor. And now here he is saying this dumb shit. Okay? Dr. Phil, who is not a doctor, said this down to the Jim Crow rally with Trump.
By the way, we didn't choose the name for that by random. Merit Street Media. This country was built on hard work, added value, and talent, not on equal outcome, not on DEI.
Who was doing the hard work, Philip? Qui est-ce qui t'a fait travail là, Philippe? Parle avec nous. Tell me. I need to know. I need to know. Who the fuck was doing the hard work, Philip? Who the fuck was doing the hard work to build this country, Philip? What the fuck? Who was doing the hard work, Philip? It was a group of people doing the hard work, doing the building. And I can assure you, it was not your people, okay? This is why we need books. This is why we do need a Department of Education, even though the Department of Education be on some bullshit with my motherfucking student loans, puss-ass hoes. But, see, this is why we need books. This is why we cannot eliminate books from school. Because, unfortunately, our children are getting dumber and dumber because books are being removed. And then we have doctors who are not doctors having access to millions of people spreading misinformation. Child, what else? A comedian who I'm not even gonna waste my time naming because I'm not gonna platform you and say your name. My name is not Destiny's Child. But this person, this dimwit, this nincompoop, this poor excuse for a human being took to the Jim Crow rally and said this about Puerto Ricans.
There's a lot going on. I don't know if you guys know this, but there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah. I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Nobody laughed. The mediocrity, the privilege to be mediocre and have access to extraordinary shit. Wish I had that. Whew. Imagine being an African-American knowing that your ancestors built this land and seeing white folks get on these stages and say this type of shit very mediocrely. It's not funny. It's not clever. And as a Black person, you gotta work 100 times harder to have this type of access. And now here, it's just imagine being an African American. This is why too, like, I remember a couple weeks ago, I was saying on my socials, I was like, honestly, as a non-African American, as a Haitian woman who's very, very proud to be a Haitian woman, a Haitian woman who was born in Canada but has spent most of my life here in the US, I can never say that African Americans don't have a culture. I live in their culture. This is their shit. This is the land of African Americans. African Americans built this shit. And yes, throughout its history, there have been different immigrants and migrant groups that were brought here to build things. Okay? We know this. But foundationally, this is the land of African Americans. And because of African Americans, the work that they've done to build this country, build safe places where a Haitian woman like me can do what I do and not have to fear the things that I would have to fear if I were in a country like Haiti. Don't get it twisted. I love being Haitian. I love the land of my mother and father, the land of my ancestors, but I would never be able to do what I do here in Haiti. I would never be able to talk the way I talk in Haiti. There's literally a video right now. A couple weeks back, I did a cipher for BET, and we did, like, different raps and stuff, and it was a cipher dedicated to, like, celebrities and social media folks, and I was one of the social media folks. And shout out to BT for giving me the opportunity to even do that. And you guys can see, like, the clip playing here, but I turned into a rapper. I turned into a rapper, child. My name was Jessica. They asked me what my rap name would be. I was like, Jessica. Jessica. I loved this. First of all, there's a part of me that has always wanted to be a rapper. It's kind of corny, but I have, like, always kind of wanted to be a rapper. But anyway, so Rhapsody, who's a Grammy award-winning, Grammy-nominated rapper, she asked me what I wanted to rap about, and I told her I wanted to rap about, voting for Kamala and being a Haitian. And at this time, you had Donald Trump saying all those things about Haitians, that we eat cats and dogs, and you had JD Vance out here, saying that we eat pets, and you've had Trump say things about, us being a shithole country, and you have Trump who said so many things about the Latino community, Hispanic community, immigrants. I mean, it just goes on and on. So I wanted to, my rap to be centered around that. Angela Rye was there. She also did a rap that focused on, voting for Kamala. But anyway, I remember that day. It was such a great experience, and everyone that was involved told me I had the best cipher. Like, they all said, they're like, "Jess, your cipher was insane. Like, the singing, the rapping, like, it was just so great. The passion was great." And I just remember feeling like, "Oh my gosh," it's like, just having that experience was amazing. And then I remember BT posting it, and the comments were so positive. And then yesterday, I realized that this page, Faces of Haiti, posted it. And I went to the comments, which is something I never should have done. And you can say, like, it sucked, whatever. Like, you can, like, oh, it fucking sucked. Like, whatever. Oh, no, no, thank you. But the vitriol in the comments, it's something that I've dealt with since 2017, since the time I started making content online. Like, one thing about Haitians online, and Haitians within the HMI sector of, the community have never missed an opportunity to let me know how they feel about me and how disgusted they are with me, how ugly I am, how stupid I am, how I can't sing, how unfunny I am, how, I've seen Haitians go online say things like, if I come to Haiti, they kill me. Like, I've seen so many things throughout the years. And God forbid I repay that energy. Like, God forbid. Like, the times when I have said, this is how y'all talking to me, I'm gonna talk to y'all the same way. It's, oh my gosh, she hates Haitians. I can have a DJ come on Instagram and say, Haitians don't fuck with you. The culture don't fuck with you. And I can respond and say, I don't give a fuck about the culture. And, oh my God, she hates Haitians. But nobody cares that this person just said this to me. I can have someone tell me how much of a nobody I am and how much I should be happy that I'm even being invited into certain spaces. All because I'm telling that person, don't tag me in events that you don't want to pay me to participate in. Mind you, the same person years later is shaking their titties behind me in a Wyclef Jean video after telling Wyclef Jean not to work with me. But it's okay if these people come with me at certain vitriol. But the moment I respond with the same energy, it's just so fucking weird. And anyway, I made the mistake of looking in the comments, and I remember a phone call that I got from my aunt. This was a couple years back. I had done a song with a Haitian band, and all I asked this Haitian band to do was give me my writer's credit. You guys have 50, I have 50%. That's all I asked for so that I can collect from the royalties, which streaming these days, you don't make any money from. So I was asking for basically nothing. Basically nothing. And this band went out of their way to not only drop the video, but also drop the song and not put my name on it. Not put my name in the credits so that I could collect, which would basically be nothing. And I kept reaching out to them. Hey, please fix this. Please fix this. No. I remember one time I was supposed to be scheduled to go to a show, to perform at a show. They wouldn't send me my money. They wouldn't send me my information, my flight information. I'm like, well, I'm not fucking going. Then they go online. Oh, we're taking her off the program because she didn't promote it. Mind you, I had receipts of me promoting it. It was on my page. Just flat out lying on me. And then so I called them out for not giving me my credit. And it's so funny because it's like, oh, you're always taking things to social media. If a band is literally using your likeness publicly, whether it be visually, whether it be audio, why can't I address it publicly? If these people are collecting money off of my likeness, off of my voice, off of my work, how am I the bad guy for calling them out publicly? Mind you, I tried to do it in private and they just simply didn't respond to me. Anyway, they get on their socials and they say that I have a mental illness, that I'm bipolar. Oh, she was begging for food. She was asking for food. And it was so funny to see the Haitian community's response to that. Because they're like, oh, why are you asking for food? Like, God forbid you ask for food. Nobody thought, why is she having to ask you guys for food? It was, you need to humble yourself. Who the fuck do you think you are? You need to humble yourself. You're nobody. You should be happy. And it's like, sometimes you don't have to like somebody to be able to say, yeah, that was fucking wrong. That's wrong. Like, give her credit. You asking for 50%. Yeah, I'm one entity. They're one entity. It's not my fault them niggas got 30 members in their band. I'm one entity. They're one entity. But anyway, it was a really hard time for me just seeing people carry that on. And I remember people coming in my comments, coming in my DMs, threatening me with violence. And most of the time it's men. That'd be the weirdest part. It'd be men. And then the women follow along because In my community, in the Haitian community, women are very, very, very male-centered. It's actually scary. Like, there's so much femicide that happens in Haiti. There's so much violence that happens towards women, and what I've learned as I grow older is women do not help. They don't help the cause. Y'all don't. It's so scary. But I remember a phone call I had got from my aunt at the time, and she said to me, she was like, "Jessica, if if it were for this group of Haitians, you would never be able to pay a bill. You would never be able to take care of yourself the way you take care of yourself. You would never be able to do the things that you do." And when she said that to me, like, I was so sad because it's like, it's such a sad truth. And as I was looking at the comments under the Faces of Haiti post, and I was looking at the comments, I'm like, look at the way these Haitians are talking about me as I'm having fun talking about voting for Kamala. If I did what I do for y'all, I would be nowhere. I would be nowhere. And I don't say that with joy. I say that with terrible sadness because I remember 2017 when I started making this content, I didn't see a lot of Haitian girls being comedic and putting the content together. And I remember thinking, man, I'm gonna do what I don't really see other Haitian girls do. And over the years, I've had a lot of numerous Haitian girls DM me, come to me in private, whether they are content creators, whether they're singers even, like, ask me for advice about navigating certain things, and I always tell them, "Do you. Do you. Don't do it for the community. Do it because you really, really want to. Do it because this is really what you want to do, and this is really what you love to do." And that's why I do what I do. If I did this for the approval of the Haitian community, I would have been dead in the water a long time ago. A long time ago. Y'all have made it so clear to me how y'all don't fuck with me, and thank you for the constant reminder. It's a reminder that I'll never have that hero's welcome, and while I love living in reality, because I'm a matter-of-fact person, so I love dealing with matter-of-fact things, I can't pretend like it doesn't hurt. I think I gave this up a long time ago, but I love listening to Disney songs, right? And there's a song from Hercules, and, I don't remember the title, but, I will find my hero's welcome where I belong. And I remember the other day I just played the song out of nowhere, and I felt crushed because I know there are certain moments I will never experience when it comes to my community. I'll never experience them. I never have, I never will. I've made peace with that, but as a human, it hurts, and I think that when you have a big personality, when you have a big voice, when you're very vocal, people tend to think that you're not a human being, and I have never been treated like a human being by my community online. The HMI community, the Haitians online, I've never been treated like a human being, and God forbid I give y'all the same energy y'all give me. It's just I mean, I remember last year I got a call from Michael Brun. He had the song Jessica, 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 and I did a remix to it. And the comments were so bad that Michael called me. And Michael was like, "I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so sorry."
And he was like, "Do you want me to say anything? This is so bad. I'm so sorry. This is so the vitriol, the misogyny." And I was like, "Don't say anything," because, you know, when people are committed to not liking you, there's really nothing you can do. There's nothing. And I've made peace with it. But one thing I will always remind y'all, the same way y'all always remind me of how I ain't shit, I'm not this, I'm not that. My success never came from y'all. It never came. Y'all have never supported me, and I've never asked for that support. But as someone who has supported others, I've learned that, you know what? The way you treat others is not always the way that others will treat you. And it is what it is. That's just been my reality. But to see Haitians under a post where I'm talking about voting for Kamala throw such vitriol at me, it's just a reminder that y'all are just not my people. And it's okay. It's okay. I have my people. I get a lot of support. And I'm so grateful that, and I don't say this to shit on anybody else, but again, I've talked to so many Haitian creators over the years, and I'm so grateful that I live in a country where Black people have taught me my value. Black people have taught me to not accept just what's given to you, to fight for yourself, to advocate for yourself. That's something that African Americans have taught me. It didn't come from Haitians. Didn't come from my community. And even though my community is committed to letting me know how disgusting I am or whatever, I'm always going to be committed to having my voice and to using my platform to not only exercise my talents, but to speak for what I believe in. I believe in voting for democracy. I believe for voting in Kamala Harris. And I feel like I have a new fire lit up under my ass because as someone who went to school for journalism and political science, there's a whole other world out there where I can put my degrees to use. Like, this is not it. This election is not it for me. There are so many other positions within this democracy, within government that I can go for, or ways that I can advocate, not only for my rights in this country, but also what can be done back in Haiti. And for those of you guys in the comments, "Oh, what's she doing for Haiti?" When Haitians were at the border, I was there. Where the fuck were you? I went down to the Texas border with Until Freedom, an African American organization. Tamika Mallory is who I went down there with. I didn't go down there with none of y'all. You motherfuckers who sit behind your keyboard, none of you puss-ass niggas was at the border. None of you puss-ass niggas were at the border. None of y'all be in the room when it's time to actually be in the room and fight for Haitians in this country. I don't see y'all doing nothing but being in the comments. Put the keyboard down, put your shoes on, and go pull up and go do some shit. I've never seen y'all in these rooms. I don't see y'all moving and shaking on behalf of your community. Ever. I was at the border. Video right here. I was at the border. National disasters. It was New Birth and Jamal Bryant who gave me a check to buy materials to send to Haiti. It wasn't none of y'all. Even in my fight for Haitians, people who have partnered with me have always been people from outside of my community. That's been my experience. I say what I said. I've said what I said, and you know, I think a lot of times people just want to see you break down, and you know, I think I've done a good job of not breaking down and crashing out online like in a minute. But I think sometimes it's just like, are y'all fucking okay? Do y'all not see what the fuck is going on? Do y'all not see what the fuck is going on? I saw a lot of Haitians making videos and posts about me when I had a joke go viral from the Madame Joyce podcast when I talked about why wouldn't date a Haitian? Haitians will break your coochie, your heart and your coochie. Oh my God. Like the dissertations. Meanwhile, that same week was when JD Vance introduced the Haitians Eat Cat thing. And I remember like refreshing to go to these same people's pages to see if they posted anything. They posted nothing. You see, y'all be so buck against a Haitian woman, but you never have that type of energy towards another man, an actual white guy hurting your community. But y'all be so buck for the Haitian girl. It's so fucking weird. It's so fucking weird. Have that same energy for the Haitian men who have the ports closed. Where's that energy for the people who are actually destroying the country? Y'all are so fucking weird, like the misogyny, and then the girls who be in the comments because they want to go to the ball early. It's just loser, bottom feeder activity. All right, y'all. Enough. I just had to get that off my chest because it's just like seeing those types of comments is just it's so wild. It's wild to me. It's wild. All right, y'all. Before we go, let's set it off. I suggest. Set it off, I suggest. All right, so my suggest segment. Today I have a letter. Let's read the letter. This actually really touched me because I can totally relate to this. It says, "Hi, Jessie. Hope this email finds you well. I was working for a company for the past 6 years and preparing to go back to school in the winter to finish my AA. After that, transfer to further my education. Little did I know my company recently got bought out by another company and let me go Friday. I already applied for unemployment in the meantime, but I wanted to know if you had any advice in regards to starting over unexpectedly. This job has been my life for the past 6 years. Also, I would like any advice for keeping my spirits up during this time of transition. You are a complete gem. Thank you for all of the quality content and talent you give and share with your audience. Thank you for taking the time to read my email. Side note, my apologies for the double email. I forgot to mention that I was getting paid decently without a college degree. So by me losing my job, I have an influx of feelings, including not knowing how to position myself to make that amount of money again without a degree." This really touched me because, I mean, most of you guys know I'm not at Dish Nation anymore, and the entertainment space is in a very interesting space. And as somebody who had been guest hosting at Dish Nation since 2019 and then finally becoming a permanent host in 2023 and then losing my job this year, in September because there are just a lot of layoffs. Like the entertainment space is just in a layoff space. And I remember moving to Atlanta in 2020 and Atlanta just became my saving grace. I came to Atlanta in 2020 when we were in the dead of the panoramic. I left New York, New Jersey. I remember looking at my Insta stories and seeing people down to the hookah lounge in Atlanta. I was like, okay, so obviously the virus ain't in Atlanta. So let me go ahead and go down there. And I was able to see, I had like a group of friends who left New York and went to LA, and another group of friends who left New York and came down here. And most of my group of friends who went to LA have fallen on very bad financial times. And those who moved here, we've just all found stable work. Stable work. Like Atlanta is like the Black Hollywood. But even Atlanta now is going through it. And for the first time in 4 years, I don't have a job that I'm reporting to. And it really crushed me. I really was sad about it. I think I put on a brave face a lot for you guys because y'all ain't coming here to watch me cry. Like I don't remember the last time I've cried on camera. Like I'm not like gonna be crying for y'all and stuff like that, you know. But it really did crush me, and I have found myself in a space where, believe it or not, I am trying to figure out what I'm doing next. This podcast, Just a Couple Things podcast, is something I've wanted to do for a long time. And it's funny that I started it right as I was losing my job. You know, so this is a leap of faith for me. And as someone who is not as experienced as a lot of the other top TV hosts, you know, I do face the same challenge that you're facing in a sense. But I don't wanna make light of your situation because I know that while I'm in, like, this entertainment space, I know the corporate world, the everyday space is going mad, and I just wanna encourage you to take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Um, I think there's probably a gift in you that you don't even realize that you have. Maybe you've been sleeping on a gift for a while. I know that I'm doing things right now that I slept on for years. So you probably have something in you that you've been sleeping on for a while. And this is possibly the time where God is forcing you to really focus on that and to hone in on that. I think that that's where I'm at, where I'm like, I'm being forced to say, girl, do this podcast. Girl, do these partnerships. Hulu came to me right as I was losing my job. Me hosting the Reasonable Doubt live every Thursday came as I was losing my job. Literally out of nowhere. And you know what? I pray that something comes out of nowhere for you too. That forces you to realize, hey girl, you actually have this gift over there. And in the meantime, think about the people that you've come into contact with who know your gifts, who know what you're capable of. Maybe you can reach back out to them and say, "Hey, you got this? You got a little opportunity for me here. What do you got over here?" Jay, Mr. Easter, my boyfriend, he works in the industry, and I've been with him sometimes, and I've heard people call him like, "Hey, you know what? I lost this job. Do y'all got anything over there?" And "Oh, actually, I do." And it'll be somebody who he's familiar with their work already, and because he's already familiar with their work, he's able to place them right on into the next thing. So maybe there's somebody out there like that for you. Sometimes the next opportunity is really right under our nose. We just have to take a moment and think for a moment and then go knock on the door for the door to open for us. So I encourage you. I'm really, really sorry about you losing your job. I know it's a tough time, but I've been on unemployment. I've been there, been there, been there, been on unemployment, been there. I know what that's like. I've been on food stamps. I know what that's like, but your best days are ahead of you. So I just want to encourage you. And to anybody else out there who has lost their job, I want to encourage you that your best days are ahead of you and that there's an opportunity waiting for you somewhere. All right, y'all. Well, that's this episode of Just a Couple Things. I didn't even get into my story time, but you know what? It's good. It's fine. We're going to get into it the next episode, and I'm going to tell you guys what it's based on. If you haven't watched Woman of the Hour on Netflix yet, please watch it. I want to talk about that in our next podcast episode, our next Just a Couple Things podcast episode. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me for another episode of Just a Couple Things, y'all. Make sure that you're subscribed on every platform that streams podcasts. So if it's Spotify, subscribe. If it's iTunes, Apple, subscribe. Wherever you listen to podcasts, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you leave me 5 stars because I'm a 5-star bitch. And make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. And I will see you guys and
You will hear me again next week, same time, same place. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.